Hello everyone, this is Adventurer 4904 again, bringing you another video for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Today I have a very interesting flight to make. I've always been interested to fly somewhere in Scotland. I've always wanted to visit Loch Ness. So today we're going to do a flight from Inverness Airport down to Loch Ness and see whether we can find Nessie. Okay, let's get going. Let's punch in the airport for Inverness. I believe the airport code is EG or Echo Golf Papa Echo. Let's try that. Yep, it looks like it. So we're going to take off from whichever runway that's given to us, and the Inverness city is down here somewhere, and that's Loch Ness. So Loch Ness, the length is about 37 kilometers. Yep, and it's 60 meters above the sea level. Let's have a look, because I know the scenery is going to be awesome and I can't wait to get into the aircraft and fly over that. We'll fly downwards, and then we'll fly back onto the other side, back to Inverness Airport. Okay, it's going to be fun. Alright, so let's set up. What aircraft I'm going to use, let us look. I'll probably try and go slow over the Loch Ness. So let's choose my favorite aircrafts, which is the Cessna 152. Alright, I'm going to put it as a day condition. Let's go and choose that. For liveries, let's do something fun here. For ATC options, I'm going to put my call sign. My tail number is ADV494. Not a call sign because I'm not going to use any ATC for today. If I'm using any air traffic control, I'm going to probably put Adventure 494. Nope, not for today. Let's jump back to the flight condition. Let's choose clear skies. Oh, yep, let's choose few clouds, make it more interesting. So the time in Scotland is now at 6:01 p.m. Yep, I hope we can be in time to have a look at the Loch Ness before sunset, but even if it changes, we can always change it in the sim. So we are not going to have any multiplayers. We're gonna stick to AI traffic, and that's it. Yep, so let's check everything's okay. Let's close that, and let's set the takeoff in Inverness. Let's see, I want to take off from runway 23, so we can just head out straight down there. Do I want to park? No, let's start the engine straight away. We don't want to waste time on starting the engines and all that stuff. Set us departure, runway 270, the wind is coming from 270 and 4 knots, just coming from that way, so there's going to be a bit of crosswind. That's fine. So let's hit fly and wait for the sim to load. It's going to be interesting because Loch Ness, as you guys know, has this legend of this monster being in the lake. It's kind of a deep lake. So I've had a look at the Wikipedia. We got some information about this. Actually a freshwater lake. Yeah, we call it a loch. 37 kilometers, 23 miles southwest of Inverness. It has some camping sites by the shore, some nice interesting castles as well. There's a Urquhart Castle in the foreground. Loch Ness is named for the River Ness, which flows from the loch northern end. It comes from an old Celtic word meaning roaring one. So I don't know how they got the monster to be associated with the lake. So I don't know, but it's fun though. Okay, so we are at the airport, the aircraft ready to go. We are going to climb up to 1,000 feet depending on the weather. The airport is about 27 feet above mean sea level. That's fine. We are sitting on runway 23. We should go down straight, and we should be passing the city on the right hand side. I'm going to click on ready to fly. We are in the aircraft, everything's set to go. Do we need, let's have a look at our side too. Yeah, we have a set of flaps, so let's leave the flaps on, and let's have a quick look through whether everything is okay. We've got our landing lights on, beacon lights on, strobe on, navigation light on. We got our takeoff set, pitch trim to takeoff. Parking brakes is off. Mixture is full. All temperature, all pressure is good. We got fuel, half fuel on both tanks. Our primer is on, our switch is on, transponder is 7000, set to altitude. Looks like we are good to go. Okay, so I'm going to release my parking brakes and set the view, and let's go. Set our QNH just in case. That's fine. Okay, let's go. Airspeed is alive. We're going to take off at 55 knots. Windy there. Off we go. Aiming for a 500 feet climb at 70 knots. British pushing this. 200 feet. I'm gonna bring my flaps up. Trying to maintain heading of 240. We will level off at 1000 feet and we will cruise at about 80 knots. Strong wind coming from, besides pushing us to the left or to the right.
Inverness Tower, generic Golf, Lima Hotel, Sierra Zulu IFR, deliver pool, ready to copy. Generic Golf, Lima Hotel, Sierra Zulu is cleared to Liverpool Airport as filed. Take off runway 23 climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Departure frequency is 122.6.
So that's where we are. We are heading down to Inverness. The city is going to be somewhere around here. And if we just fly straight down, we should be coming at the edge of to Loch Ness.
Sierra Zulu cleared to Liverpool Airport as filed. Take off runway 23 climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Departure on 119.875 squawk 6105. Generic Hotel Sierra Zulu read back correct. Contact ground on 118.405.
So the city of Inverness is on our right at the moment. You can see from that angle there. I'm going to jump out from the airplane and have a look around.
Generic Golf, Lima Hotel, Sierra Zulu taxi to and hold short of runway 23 using taxiway Alpha cross runway 29.
That's not a city.
Contact tower on 118.405 when ready.
Yeah, I think that is. That's the city of Inverness. Yeah, at the bottom. There you go. Awesome scenery. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Thank you Microsoft, thank you Sobo Studios. You guys have done an awesome job. So looks like the Loch Ness is right in front of us on that side there. And hopefully we'll kind of catch a glimpse of Nessie. Hopefully. It seems that Loch Ness has an island called the Cherry Island, the southwestern end of the loch, near Fort Augustus. So we will try and find Fort Augustus. Maybe we can find in the map itself. Find Fort Augustus. It should be somewhere here, I suppose, or there. Let's find out. Yeah, it's the end of at the end of the loch. Let me just do it here, the end of the loch. Why my aircraft is pushed? So that's Loch Ness, ladies and gentlemen. Many people have tried for many years to find the monster, but they never found it. So I guess it's just probably a legend. Let's jump back into the aircraft and see whether we are straight and level. We are about well, kind of high. Let's go back down. I don't think ever in my life I'll be able to fly on the Loch Ness like this. So doing it in the sim is actually a dream come true as well. Although I'm a student pilot at the moment, trying to achieve my PPL, but flying to UK and to get to fly here, I don't know, probably can come true one day. I don't know. It's gonna be awesome if I can do that. So that's Loch Ness. It's gonna be 37 kilometers down that way. Let's have a look from the outside of the aircraft. Nice. Pretty calm though, the waters. So let's look for Nessie. Nice houses there. Nice boat. Set. So we are at the beginning of where Loch Ness is. So up front here is something that they call the it's very hard to pronounce, Drumnadrochit. Hope it's right, not butchering the name. The cove over there on the right hand side where my pointer is called the Drumnadrochit. I guess it's an area or a place. Let's check our altitude. Yes, okay, flying level. As I said, I always wanted to go to Scotland, and one of the places I would really want to visit was the Loch Ness. And happen to like some island stuff as well. Bagpipes and all that stuff. Interesting. So we are overflying Loch Ness now. Beautiful. Let's look at some facts about Loch Ness, since we are flying over it. Good to read some facts. There's a guy called John Cobb died in an attempt at the water speed record when his boat Crusader struck an unexplained wake in the surface of the loch in 1952. This accident was recorded by the BBC reporters on site at the time, and there's a memorial for him erected by the people of Glenorquhart. On 31st August 1974, we have a guy called David Scott Monroe of Russia Cable Feet Water Ski Club became the first person in the world to water ski the length of Loch Ness for 37 kilometers, or 37 kilometers, from Lockhead to Fort Augustus and back. He covered 77 kilometers in 77 minutes, so it's 1 minute, 1 kilometer a minute. That's amazing. In July 1966, Brenda Shearat became the first person to swim the length of the loch It took her 31 hours and 27 minutes to swim. Wow, that's amazing. If it's what's the other Sims, Sims that you guys know, I don't think so we will have this kind of beautiful scenery, and I don't think so we'll be flying somewhere here to admire the scenery here. Yeah, so it's only MSFS 2020 that can give you this kind of textures. So what other facts can we find out about Loch Ness? There's nothing much, that's it. It's coming up as 4 years. This is 4 years. This is Easter Boleskine. I think it's an area of houses. Looks like it's an area of house there as well. So there's Easter Boleskine, and then there's coming up there. That's 4 years. So this is 4 years. It's actually a camping site here. Loch Ness Shore and camping site, that area there. It's actually a camping site, so you can bring your car and park your car there and, you know, enjoy the nature, I suppose. Both on the top and the bottom right. So, by the way, I've set my graphics level to ultra, max all the way, but I'm still getting some good rates, good frames. If you look at the bottom right of my screen, you can see I'm hitting about 36 frames per second. It's not bad, yeah, for a machine which is a medium powered machine, I guess, because I've got a Core i7 with 16 GB of RAM, and I've got an NVIDIA 1070, but the graphics is awesome. So there's some other spots in the world that I like to visit. Some interesting stuff like the Stonehenge. I'm not sure whether Stonehenge is there, but I'm sure it is. So maybe the next trip I'm going to do outside of Malaysia is to go to Stonehenge. I'm also working on flying to every airport in Malaysia. So if you looked at my other videos that I'm creating on a daily basis, flying to Penang, and I'm going to start a series of videos which I'm going to fly on the west coast towards Penang, and then come back down to Langkawi, Alor, and Kelantan, Terengganu, Kuantan, down to Pulau Tioman, and then down to Johor back to, I think Malacca Airport's not included in the scene for now for some reason. So we're gonna hit from Johor straight down or straight up to Sepang, KLIA, and then we will probably come back to Subang after that. I do not know how long that's going to take, maybe a few days, but it's going to be a leg at a time. So it does take a long time even by flight to cover the whole lake or the whole loch. 37 kilometers. I don't know whether they get this weather, this kind of weather in Scotland though. They always say the Scotland weather is always gloomy and stuff. So this is, by the way, it's not real weather. It's simulated weather. Because I wanted to see the loch very clearly. Usually it's gloomy. That's what they told me. So altitude, we are actually quite low to the ground, but it's okay. We will climb higher once we see the fort. So the fort is somewhere around here. On the right. I think that's the one. That's probably the port there, or the fort. Yeah, that's the one. It's not built as supposed to be, perhaps. It's not as good to be. Okay, I'm going to head back to Inverness. Let's climb a bit. I think we're kind of low. We're only about 500 feet. There's a hill on my left hand side. I don't want to hit that. Let's see whether we can hill. Yeah, we can do it. Really amazes me about this flight sim, the textures and the you know, this 152 has been around for quite a while. You can see that the grunge or the dirt that you can see on its panels, it's all authentic. So let's climb to 1000. I'm actually using a Logitech Extreme 3D joystick because it has these rudder functions on the stick itself. It's kind of cool, but I'm just waiting for I think that one is called, what's it called, honeycomb control column. That's awesome. They're coming out with the power levers or the thrust controls soon. Hope that's gonna come out, and probably gonna see what they can afford to buy that. Could be nice. It looks more real. My flying club gives you a call sign. The call sign that's given to me is Adventure 494. That's basically the membership number. That's the reason why I put a 494 there. So if you're interested to fly in Malaysia, so if you are a Malaysian and you want to pick up a PPL, do put a comment in the comment section below so I can give you some information. So we're heading towards the airport. It's probably right in front of us. Let's have a look at the VFR map. I'm going to do a straight in landing. Or shall we announce for the ATC and see what they say. So about yesterday, I think the day before yesterday, they launched, the community of the flight related people, they launched some liveries for the aircraft. So if you have not done so, you can download, have a look at one of my videos which I posted earlier this day about how you can download the liveries if you're using MSFS 2020. A couple of nice liveries for the A320neo. So since it's taking a long time, I will probably just speed up this video for the sake of sanity for you guys, and I'll see you at the final approach.
Cessna 494, contact ground on 118.405. 118.405 for Cessna 494. Cessna 494 ATC services terminated. Generic Kilo Uniform Quebec contact Lossy Mouth departure on 119.575.